It's my privilege and pleasure to be here tonight to be able to introduce our very special guest host here this evening. So, I've gotten a chance to know Bunmi here. I call her, by the way, Bunmi, I call her Queen Bee because she just, one of my favorite quotes, and I've shared this a few times, is they knew who she was when she walked into the room. And let me tell you guys something. Our host here this evening has that special energy that when she walks in, you feel her presence in a very positive way. And it's my privilege to be able to introduce you to her tonight. So first and foremost, Bunmi used to be a school teacher, and she is a mother of 5 children. She is a grandmother of 5 as well. More importantly, she is also a servant leader. I shouldn't say more importantly, but in addition to, she is a servant leader and loves to help people. She's also, put your hands together for this, because she's also the first female global influencer in the United States here with IX Global. And so we're super proud of her for that. She just hit that accomplishment here a couple of days ago. And it is my privilege to be able to introduce you to Mrs. Bunmi Moore. Bunmi, how are you this evening?
Man, Travis, I'm so fired up. I can't stand it. I'm telling you, just really excited to be here.
Well, you know what? We're excited to have you here, and it is my privilege to turn the night over to you. I know you've got a great presentation in store, and we've got a lot of people here with smiles on their faces ready to rock and roll. So take it away.
All right, so let's do it. Let's do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Travis said, my name is Bunmi Moore, hailing from that great state of Maryland, and it is really great to be here before you tonight. I see a lot of familiar faces, names from Facebook, and people who I met in Utah and Barcelona. So it's great to be here tonight as the very first global influencer from the United States. And I thought about how I was going to start out the presentation tonight, because every time I get a chance to share what IX Global in the Debt Box has, I get super fired up. I'm so passionate about it. So if my enthusiasm comes through and I'm talking a little fast, it's just because I know we really do have the goose that laid the golden egg. But I thought to myself, well, it's just me, Bunmi. I come as one person, but I'm really representing hundreds of thousands. I'm representing hundreds of thousands. I may be the very first woman to be at this position in the USA, but number one, I didn't do it alone, because you can't do anything without a great team behind you. And I want to be here tonight to absolutely inspire all of you. So I come as hundreds of thousands of people, literally representing like single moms who are considering having to go out and get a second job, or maybe that's some men too, who are looking for an opportunity, who don't want to have to go leave their families just to make ends meet. I come representing married women who have been under the stress of finances, dealing with that, and wanting to be able to help your husband to make more money to bring in the household so you won't have so many arguments and financial problems. And I come representing minorities, women, brown people, and Black people, and all people who just want to be empowered and change their life and finally truly reach financial freedom and wealth. Now, we don't make any promises or guarantees here. I'm going to tell you my story tonight. As I go through this presentation, I'm just going to tell you my story of how this mom, how this grandma, Travis said of 5, and it is, but I just found out that it's going to be 6 in about the next 8 months. So my quiver is getting full. And how this mom and grandma is transforming her life through IX Global, and how you absolutely can too. If there's one thing I want you all to get, it is, if I can, you can. In fact, let's start out with that in the chat tonight. Type, if I can, you can. If I can, you can, because I like to get some feedback. So we're going to use that chat box tonight, and I am going to click share screen and get this technology going so we can get into this presentation. All right, guys. So I love what IX Global represents. And if you are a guest here tonight, I promise you, you are going to be thanking the person who is sharing this with you tonight. You're going to be thanking the person that invited you here. You see, I was introduced to IX Global just about 6 months ago by the awesome, world-renowned Cedric Harris. And I know Cedric Harris is so grateful that he got the call from Travis. And so about 6 months ago, I got this call, and the call said, Cedric said, "Hey, Bunmi, somebody is taking control of my screen." Okay, that was odd. So Cedric called and said, "Hey, Bunmi, I've got something that you ought to listen to." And you know how there are some people when they call and you don't ask too many questions, you just kind of respect their success and you respect their opinion. So you say, "Okay, I'll listen." So I got on this webinar and I listened. And I was hearing about something called nodes. I thought they were saying nodes, and I didn't really understand, but I had one guy to listen with me. And afterwards he said, "Bunmi, send me your link, send me your link. I've made $1 million with nodes before, but I've never had nodes backed by real world commodities. Oh, my people are going to be all over this." So I quickly signed up, got a link, sent it to him. He signed up. And that first night, he and his team, LaRon and his team, put in over $50,000 worth of business. So you know what that was called to me? That was called a clue. I didn't know what I had in my hands, but LaRon did. And I said, man, there is something absolutely to this. And so I got started. And so as I go ahead and share my screen again, IX is here to innovate, inspire, and impact your life. So I want you to understand that this innovation is going to come from technology. Technology that has the ability to pay us every single day, whether we're sleeping, whether we're on the beach, whether we're with our families or at your job, it's going to be able to pay you every single day. And then IX comes to inspire your life. So once I joined in July, a couple months later, LaRon was like, "Bunmi, look at the list. You won this trip to Barcelona, Spain. You're fully qualified." And I was excited. I didn't even realize that there was a trip and that I was going to win. And so I got to Spain and I saw this guy who at the time was talking about earning $857,000 per month. If that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will. In fact, $857,000 a year would have inspired me. And then IX comes to impact your life. But not only is this company impacting people financially, I love what they're doing just with their humanitarian efforts. So this is a company with a heart that impacts people all over the world. And because our CEO, Joe Martinez, wants to make sure that this is a legacy company. Guys, this is not one of them things where people say, well, let's see if we can make a good 2-year run of it. No, it's not that. We say this is a legacy company that we are building, something that you can be proud of to lead to the next generation. And so we always give our disclaimer, and that would be that crypto and NFTs and financial markets, those things come with risk. Crypto and NFTs, they're not regulated spaces yet. So we want you to know that there are risks of loss. And so you have to do your own due diligence. Part of you doing your due diligence is being here on this Zoom tonight. So number one, I'm not a financial advisor. I am a grandma. And you're not a financial advisor. When you're part of this, don't try to play one. But just know that this success leaves clues. That's what I say. And there is a lot of success that you're going to be seeing tonight that is a clue for what has the potential to happen for you. So as I tell my story and integrate that into these slides, when I went to Barcelona, Spain, and won that trip, I had this thought. I was like, okay, I'm in IX, but I know if I want to do some great things, I've got to get IX in me. And so that's why it's so important to attend events like the one we just had in Utah. So I made my way to Spain, actually paid for by the company. And I had an intention. See that guy right there in the corner, Joe Martinez? I wanted to feel him. I wanted to meet him because if I'm going to put my efforts in something, if you're going to put your efforts in something, you want to know who is at the head of this train, who is like forging the trail, leading the course. And when I got to see Joe in front of the room, I didn't just see him, ladies and gentlemen, I felt him. I made sure that I sat up close. I call that front row millionaires row. You know, that's where I want to be because I'm on that millionaire frequency. I'm building towards that here. And so I felt Joe Martinez and I felt his energy. I said, man, he is the real deal. He's not here just for the money. Money's important, but people are more important. He wants to help people. Yes, people make a lot of money in network marketing, but he gave us the 3 M's. Write this down. He said, 1, we're going to show you how to make money. He said, with our system, that is easy. He said, number 2 is going to be, the second M is manage. In network marketing, a lot of people make a lot of money, but they don't have a lot of money because they don't know what to do with it. But you're going to learn how to perpetuate that money. And the third M that we're going to introduce you to, ladies and gentlemen, is how to multiply your money. That's very important. You want to be able to send your soldiers out, see your money as soldiers, and have them to go get more soldiers and bring them back to you. That's what we're going to show you how to do tonight. So this corporate team is awesome. And as I said, success leaves clues. And so what this company did was it formed a relationship with an awesome team, an awesome company called the Debt Box. Now, this collaborative was like, don't take it for granted because they're doing something like really uncommon in this space. In fact, a lot of companies came knocking at the Debt Box's doors because they knew the Debt Box had something great in these nodes. I mean, all these companies wanted to represent the Debt Box and sell this product, but only one great company was chosen. And that would be the company that you're hearing about tonight, IX Global. So ladies and gentlemen, feel proud. We have the exclusive right to sell these nodes at wholesale prices. That's very significant. Before now, guess what people had to do? Before this relationship with the Debt Box, with IX, well, this was for accredited investors, of which I am not one, so it would have left me out. People having like a net worth of $250,000 or more, those people spending $50,000 and $70,000 on nodes. That's how valuable these nodes are. But thank goodness, because of IX, we don't have to pay those prices. And so this beautiful relationship, a relationship that is going to change your life, I believe, was formed. And so here's the Debt Council. I got to hear from these guys in Utah, and all of us who were there, I'm sure would agree that we've got a hold of something special. It's bigger than we ever thought from being there in the room with them. And even though we heard about the projects and the background and everything they were doing in Africa, I still think this is even bigger than we can think. It's transformational. It's absolutely life-changing. And in fact, we are an industry disruptor. We are disrupting the blockchain industry. So blockchain technology in and of itself is a disruptor to how things are being done financially. But we're coming in, guys, and we're doing something uncommon to help the little guy to be able to take advantage of blockchain technology and be able to get paid every single day from it, to the tune of, because we have an awesome product. And once you understand this product, it's a no-brainer. It is absolutely a no-brainer once you understand it, to the tune, again, when you look at this top earners, right? Viraj Patil making over $1.2 million a month. And when he was on stage, he said, I've been in this industry for years, but I never made more than $10,000 a month. Never made more than $10,000 a month, but now is a multi-millionaire earner. And again, ladies and gentlemen, be inspired by that. Because if it happened for one, it can happen for many more. If it happened for him, it can happen for you, it can happen for me. And so as we go through this presentation, I want you to kind of more and more own it. I want you to feel like, I can do that. Like, I can be that. I can achieve that. And so even before the relationship between the debt box and IX, the company was already doing great things. Its first full year, I think the company did like 22 million in business. That's a clue. Second year, over $206 million in business. And when I heard that, I was like, man, this company is winning. I want to be on a winning team. But I heard even before we got the nodes as a product, while the top earner was making over $500,000 a month without the nodes. Well, you may be saying, well, if they didn't have the nodes, what did they have? Because that's all I've heard about was the nodes. Guys, this company is about showing you how to be a digital entrepreneur. Things are going digital now. That's just where the whole world is going. I've been in the physical product space for a lot of years, and I can tell you, it's much sweeter here on the digital side. And so this company was teaching people about financial markets, e-commerce, blockchain, NFTs, teaching people about trading and call signals. I mean, just with those things alone, the company had huge success. But then something amazing happened. I call it a God thing, because for me, it was the answer to prayer. When we partnered with the debt box, something happened that I literally had been praying for. You see, I've been in the cryptocurrency space for a while, never attached my name to a network marketing company that had anything to do with cryptocurrency. But in 2017, my father called me and he said, hey, Bunmi, you know, I've been hearing about this crypto thing. I've been studying Bitcoin, and this is something that our family needs to take hold of. This is something that our family needs to build wealth. He said, Bunmi, listen, we were there for the internet boom, but nobody said, hey, buy these stocks. No one said, hey, buy Amazon and get Google and get Microsoft. Nobody helped us to get positioned for these things, but I'm hearing about this crypto. We're going to make sure that we are positioned. He said, open up a wallet, Bunmi. He said, teach this to your children, Bunmi. Help them to open up wallets. And so there's something, guys, called adoption that's happening. And that is more and more people in the world are coming this way towards the crypto space. And I want to be a part of leading millions of people, women, especially women. This is a male-dominated space, but we need more women to embrace this, because we need hashtag wealthy women. Can I see that in the chat, please, tonight? Just get involved in that hashtag. If you want to be a wealthy woman, or you want your wife or your girlfriend to be one, put in the chat hashtag wealthy women. And of course, whether you're a woman or you're a man, hopefully all of you want to experience a greater level of abundance. But here we are, where more and more of the world is coming this way. I think Travis said about 4% of the world right now owns a crypto wallet. That's it. And over maybe the next year or so, they say the numbers may be about 10% of the world. And so more people are coming here. Well, what is this success formula? So we've got to figure out where the world is going and do what? And get there faster. So guys, get excited, because I'm so super excited about this every day, because the world is coming this way. The world is going digital. The world is coming to crypto. And not only are we in crypto, anybody can be in crypto, but this is it. We are in crypto with something of substance, with something that's solid, with something of tangibility, right? You heard Travis say something of tangibility over speculation, right? This is not hype. Guys, this is the real deal. And because this is the real deal, crypto actually backed by something, that is why I got aggressive in sharing this with people, because I saw too many of my friends who got caught up in things like this, like pump and dumps. None of that here. Who got caught up in rug pulls with people running away with the money and those meme coins that had no utility or no use case behind them. I saw too much of that. And so I made sure I kept myself away from that. So when I heard that crypto was actually backed by real world commodities, for me, that was a no-brainer. That was a game changer, because you think about this, everybody knows. Let me ask you all a question. Was the dollar weaker or stronger when it was backed by gold? Answer that in the chat. Was the dollar weaker or stronger when it was backed by gold? And everybody should be typing in what? I see you. Stronger. We all know it was stronger when it was backed by something. But in the early 70s, Nixon took us off of the gold standard, and we know the value of the dollar has been going down since then. So we want to make sure, you want to make sure that your crypto is actually backed by something. And here we have real world commodities. So how does the debt box work? What you may be saying, okay, what is it? What is the product? Well, guys, it's software. That's it. It's technology. I told you innovation. With innovation and with technology comes opportunity. Months ago, I had no clue what a node was. And now I'm getting paid from nodes every single day. So it's a software. And with this software, I'm going to go over these 3 easy steps for what you're going to do. Number 1, we purchase a mining license. So we purchase the node, gives us a license, and we get it activated in order for it to start mining. And then when that beautiful mining happens, guys, we're not buying coins. We're not buying the tokens. You are receiving them every single day, like as a reward for your node doing what it does, which is verifying transactions on the blockchain. You get rewards every single day, and you'll see them rolling in real time, filling up your wallet. And then step 3, y'all gonna like this part. Step 3 is you withdraw. You withdraw your rewards, and you can redeem them for other tokens or take it back to fiat, buy other licenses. It's up to you. But let me tell you what I did the other day. I was so excited because people always say, well, can you really get your money out? Of course. This ain't one of those things when you can't do that. I actually took some of my aluminum tokens and I used the easy swap process to turn it back to USD. And now that money is in my Bank of America account. So we are 100% liquid with what it is that we are doing. So for those of you asking, yes, you can absolutely get your money out. And so you're going to have a wallet. Your coins are going to be received into your wallet with your own 12-word seed phrase with your 2FA on it for protection, because security is very important here in this space. And you're going to see something like this. It's so sweet, y'all. Every day, when you click on the app on your phone or you log in through your back office, you're going to see your tokens building. These are digital assets. We saw the Beach Boys talking about, hey, how they used to be in real estate and they were in the like physical asset space, and then they transformed themselves because of what you're seeing here tonight. And now they're dealing with these digital assets. You're going to be a collector of digital assets that have worth and value. So you'll see what was mined the last 24 hours. In this case, you see 168,000 NatG tokens this person received from having 10 licenses. You'll see the amount of rewards coming into you in real time, guys. You'll see the total that you have, 674,000 tokens this person has, but it doesn't stop there because they can't stop it if they wanted to, because more tokens come in every single day to us. Now, every token has a value. Right here in the screenshot, value is not even a penny yet. What is it? 3 zeros and a 5. I need to put my glasses on. I am over 50 now, so you know you need these readers. So you see that value right there for a total of $371. But I want you to type this in the chat. Type accumulation rules the nation, because I want you all to get what is going on here. Type in the chat for me, guys. Accumulation rules the nation. So what are we doing here, Bunmi, with these tokens? Guys, we're accumulating. We're collecting a big bag of tokens that are worth something. And not just worth something today, it's all about accumulation and appreciation. Because if you've ever bought Bitcoin, you didn't buy Bitcoin for the price that it is today. Let's say 23,000. You bought it because you know that typically when the bull market comes back after a bear market, Bitcoin goes back past as high. And so you're buying today because you believe that it's going to do something a lot more in the future. Same thing here, guys, but we're not buying these tokens. Our nodes are kicking them out to us every day as rewards. It's a crypto mining process. We're in the mining process. So you're going to see that wallet accumulate based on what it is that you purchase. So I'm gonna skip over that video for now. So for example, there are several different projects for you to choose from. If you purchase the natural gas node, you're going to receive natural gas tokens. If you purchase the grow node, which is backed by high yielding agriculture crops like hemp, soybean, and sunflower seeds, you're going to receive the grow tokens. If you purchase, let's see, what's one of our new ones? Blocks. Blocks is backed by commercial real estate. You're going to receive the Blocks tokens. So every day, depending on what node or nodes that you purchase, you're going to be receiving those rewards. And remember, for me, it's all about growing my portfolio. It's all about growing a big bag of tokens that have value. So after the bear market that we all know we're in now, what comes after a bear market, guys? Tell me in the chat. What comes after a bear market? If you know market cycles, if you're down, things don't stay down, because after a bear comes the bull. And guys, if I were you, I would cash in once the bull market comes back. You don't want to cash in at the same price that you buy something. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just telling you what I would do. I would hold on till that profit kicks in and get a big smile on my face. But you know what? Because we're 100% liquid, there are people who are in emerging markets that they get out money every single day, right here, right now. And so with all of these projects, guys, you have a choice. All of them are standalone businesses and projects within their own right. I love Explorer, and let me tell you why. This is the technology that runs the whole ecosystem. Can you imagine like being with the first crypto company that actually has its own satellites in space? We've got that. So this scan technology, it can scan the earth. It picks up the vibrations of the different commodities under the ground. It knows where the oil is, where the natural gas is, where the gold is, and aluminum and the iron ore. It can pinpoint the resources to within 6 centimeters, Guys, that is big. That makes a difference for the mining processes. And so because we know exactly, let's say, where the oil is, guys, we've got this black gold project. This project right here, backed by oil, created 300 cashed out million.
So a handful of days later, well, I guess about 2 weeks,
and had many more 7-figure account holders. We call this our proof of concept project. You know, this was the first one, but I want you to understand that there are always going to be more projects opening and more projects developing. So this one is sold out. You can still, there is a way if you just want to get the token. So the node is sold out, but you got the Explorer, you got the black gold. I want to show this video. Listen to this.
So this is the largest oil drill that you can buy. These are the same ones that Exxon and the big oil giants are using to drill down. And it runs 24 hours, has 18 people, 12-hour shifts, they're rotating. And I don't know if you can see it yet, but right on the side there, you can see the black gold BGLD, baby. And this is just one of the projects that is backed, or that is the crypto project that's backed by real world commodities. It's just incredible.
Yes. Guys, it's just incredible. And I hope I clicked share sound and you all can hear that. But you know, it's like, you can't fake this. Real world commodities, real oil wells coming out of the ground, guys. And I love that this company vets everything. So Joe Martinez didn't just say, oh guys, this is what they're doing. He said, let's spend the money, take the guys and the film crews and the videographers out to the sites so people around the world can really see what's going on and they can know this is the best thing in the crypto space ever. We've got real projects, real commodities, ladies and gentlemen, and that makes a big difference. I'm gonna give you all a tip for sharing the business. And Travis trains on this. Start with his 2-minute video with him in front of these oil wells with that hard hat on. Like, that's the process I use. I piqued the interest with that 2-minute video. Thank you, Travis, for creating that. That video has made me a lot of money and is doing the same for a lot of other people as they share that video. So this is, again, a potential of what can happen for you. Accumulation and appreciation. So it's nice when you start growing a portfolio of these quality tokens, guys. Look what happened here is another example of the potential. You always got to use that word. This is Black Gold last January the 2nd with the tokens that person had accumulated. That balance was $1,300, and just a few months later, oh yeah, look at this, $19,000. Again, accumulation rules the nation. Accumulation and appreciation. This is what is going on here. This is what you see. This is what all of the hundreds of people, oh my goodness, 314 people who are out here have the potential to have in their lives. You probably have never experienced anything like this, but you deserve this in your life. I got to show you all one more video. Again, our guy, Travis. Again, Joe vetting these projects so you can see that it's real and you've never been a part of anything like this. And it's going to take some people who try to copy what we're doing decades to catch up. So Travis and Ricardo and Mike Tharp and Ozzy and some other guys on the team, they went out to Ghana to vet what's going on in Ghana, to actually visit the gold mines and see the aluminum mines and tour the grow fields. And so I want you to see this video of Travis.
So we are here in Mali, and we are out in the farmland, and this is the land that debt supports with our grow token. Right. So how does debt directly support these different farmers? How does that tie together?
So right now, this is equivalent to about 25,000 acres of property. They have capped out. They are the only organically certified farms in all of Ghana. So the export for soy, sunflower seeds, and some of the other crops, they can start expanding through, but they don't have the property to do so. So Grow will come in and help with infrastructure. Grow will come in and purchase another 10,000 acres of property here and bring in more heavy equipment and build to support 10,000 jobs alone here at but for silver and gold, 1,000 jobs, and the rest of it will basically be going into the.
Hey guys, well, I was just informed that you could not hear the sound, and I did not see anything in the chat that said that. So let's keep it moving since you couldn't hear the sound. I wish you could hear that. The gentleman was talking about all of the impact that we are making in Ghana with tens of thousands of jobs and just helping the environment, doing so many things that humanitarian efforts. So we're making a difference on the continent of Africa. The other thing that I love about what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen, is because of our scan technology. And when we dig, knowing exactly where the commodity is, we're saving the environment. Some companies come into Africa, they strip mine, 92% of the wells that are dug are dry, but here with pinpoint precision, we know where the commodities are, and that's really, really great for the environment. Now, let's look here at some of the choices of the project. So these are our nodes, and yes, they do absolutely sell out. So you see the debt is sold out, Nat G, Black Gold, they're sold out for the full licenses for our perpetuals. But guys, Grow is there. Get a Grow. DLG, digitally linked gold, the aluminum, the Explorer, and the new kids on the block, Bev, which is supported by the $1.8 trillion beverage industry in blocks, tokenized real estate. Did you ever think that you would be able to earn rewards, make profit from real estate without having to put up a lot of money? Well, now you can, thanks to this ecosystem that is going on here. And let me tell you something else that Joe Martinez has. He has a heart for the emerging market. So those nodes you saw started about $2,000 and go up, and as they sell out, and they do, so you want to grab yours as soon as possible, as they sell out, the price goes up, all right? Because the value goes up. Well, he also came up with a rental program. So I have a large team forming in Africa, and typically there, the incomes are a little are lower than they are here in the United States. Well, a person can get a rental for $250. For $250, they can benefit from the mining process for 60 days, guys. You can accumulate every day for 60 days and still grow yourself a big bag. What some people do for mass accumulation, they may say, okay, well, natural gas is rewarding people about 14,000 tokens a day. If I got 10, that would be 140,000. Let me get 10 instead of 1. Maybe that's something I might want to do. So you definitely want to consider the rentals as well. I like purchasing the full perpetual license and piling the rentals on top. But of course, the choice is yours. And again, feeling proud about what you have a hold of. And this proudness should really be a passion that fuels you to talk to other people and help to change people's lives because of what we have here. So we're not just saying what we're going to do down the road 2 years later. No, we're showing up big, large, and in charge right now because debt is already on several different exchanges. Pancake Swap, BitTrue, Bitmart, L-Bank, and guess what? Real soon, like to be Binance, all right? So again, just so many great things happening with this ecosystem, including real soon, you'll be able to have yourself your own MasterCard to help facilitate crypto transactions more easily. So you're gonna love that. And imagine taking some of your coins if you had to, swiping and being able to pay for different things that you want. You'll have that ability here with your debt MasterCard. So if I stop right there, and I am rounding third, about to stop, but if I stop right there, literally, ladies and gentlemen, you could change your life just with the passive side of things. You could get onto the platform for just $65, start purchasing your nodes and earn rewards every single day. Remember that I told you that there have been people who have built up their accounts to 7 figures just from this one side alone, right? But there are other options. Let me tell you what I decided to do. I love the crypto backed by commodity space. I love that I'm receiving these rewards every day. I love that my team and all of you are like growing your big bag of crypto backed by commodities every single day. But I didn't want to miss out on the money. See, Joe Martinez has put a bunch of money on the table for us to just grab it off. So your job is to find out how much of it do you want? How much of it do you deserve? In fact, somebody tell me in the chat, how much of it do you want? Now you got to be willing to work for it, right? On the passive side, you just buy the node. On this side, I'm about to share with you, you got to be willing to open your mouth because closed mouths don't get fed. But ladies, as I inspire more women to become global influencers and above, we got to do something that we like to do anyway, and that's just talk. Right? We like to share, right? Sharing is caring. We find something good. We find some shoes on sale. We call our friend, girl, you better get down to DSW. They got a buy one, get one free sale on shoes. And then our friends go running and buy the shoes. But a lot of times we think, oh, I can't sell because the shoe company isn't paying us. But we share and we make money for these companies all the time. So why wouldn't you just share this, something that's giving you rewards every single day and get paid? So we have this awesome community that you will be a part of, a community where we bond together. We get to win these trips. I won this trip to Barcelona with a lot of some of the others of you here. We're going to be going to the DR at the end of April. And as the company expands, there are going to be more and more opportunities for us to just live life together. This is about upgrading your lifestyle, guys. All types of activities, yacht parties, VIP dinners. I mean, this company treats us first class. It's a family. Who's that little black girl right there in the corner? I wonder who that is. So this is a family. This is a family that you want to be a part of that is just doing so many great things. And we're just getting started. We are breaking records as far as the number of people coming into the business. We're the #1 momentum company in the whole industry with the #1 top earner, but there's still much more room at the top. We got that great Travis Flaherty, who's the #3 earner in the company, man, making, well, I'm not going to say what he's making. Y'all can look on the chart, but he's making some real good dollars, right? I want to be like him when I grow up. So this is what you do. You decide what subscription level that you want to come in at. Most people choose the pro, but it's up to you. If you want the affiliate side, get either the basic or the pro, but the pro has the most benefits and you get access to all of the education when you choose the pro pack for only $145. Now, this is what Joe did. Again, caring about the emerging markets, he put together something where people could get all their money back real fast. People want to know how long does it take for me to get my 145 back? Well, literally, you could do that in a day. If you just share the 2-minute video that Travis has out, put them in the Debt Box group where they can find out more on Facebook about these nodes. When people check the information out, guys, it's a no-brainer. And so we've got this concept, get 3 and yours is free. You come in with the pro pack, introduce 3 others with that package, you have all of your money back. But then let me go back a slide because we also get paid these direct bonuses. So every single time someone pays their subscription, every single time, not just a one-time fast start bonus, every single time you get paid. Every single time a person purchases a node, guess what? You get paid. And this is like, I used to be in a wellness company. It's hard to get people to buy the same wellness product over and over and over again. But here magically, people will find thousands of dollars and make this purchase for a node over and over and over again. And when they do that, and you have referred them, guys, you get paid a very nice direct bonus. And then we have something called a weekly rank bonus. You are going to absolutely love this. This one way of getting paid in itself can change your life and help your finances. So it starts out as builder. Look over here to the left. You could join the business, refer 3, those 3 refer 3 without even buying any nodes. Now you're still builder. Now, if people are purchasing nodes, and they are, it's going to take a lot less than 12 people to get to builder. But now here you are at $500 a month with a small team of 12. Guys, that typically doesn't happen in this industry. And then guess what? Those 3 are going to want to go out and get 3 and tell more. And before you know it, you're going to be at $200, a week. $200 a week, that's $1,000 a month. From there, $500 a week, $1,000 a week. And you just keep sharing. This thing keeps growing. And you look, when I went to Barcelona, I had achieved influencer, and I was at that $1,000 a week. And now here we are, November, December, January, I just hit global influencer. And now I'm at $2,000 every week. Guys, that's like $100,000 a year in guaranteed income. As long as I'm a global influencer or above, I get $2,000 every single week. And just as one way of being paid. You know what? Type in the chat, I deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve that. And you can't have a mindset of, I wonder if this will happen for me. I didn't wonder. I made a decision. You can't say, I've never done that before. Well, there was a time you had never ridden a bike before and you learned how to ride a bike. There was a time when you didn't know how to work a computer, you learned how to work a computer. So if you don't know how to do something, you can learn how to do it. We're here to help you. You absolutely are worth it. You deserve it. $2,000 a week should absolutely be in your future. And so this last way of getting paid, guys, our compensation is real simple, but it's real profitable. These team commissions. So everybody here is just building 2 teams. Chinchua just has 2 teams. Doris just has 2 teams. Akinola, Vanessa Foster just has 2 teams, a left team and a right team. Everybody who comes into your organization is in one of those teams. And every week, here's what happens. On Thursday night, our pay week ends. Friday, we wake up to money. And we get 10 to 20% of whatever that week side volume is. Whatever that week side volume is, you get 10 to 20% of that. Now, I'm not making what Travis is making, but I can say this, and I'm going to caution my words since you're not supposed to make claims, but I've got now, after just 5 months, a real nice 5-figure a month income, and the first number is larger than a 1. So let me just say that. And I've never made this much money this fast in this industry. And I've been in this industry for decades now. And not only is this one of the best things that I've ever been a part of, it is absolutely the best thing that me and you and everybody here globally have ever been a part of. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, listen, guys, with what we have here with IX Global, whether you keep it passive or whether you join in on the networking side and use that money to buy more nodes or just fun and incredible lifestyle for yourself, you may have some problems down the road, but money does not have to be one of them. So with that, guys, I want you to get back to the person who referred you to this information. If you have any last questions, they will answer it for you. But I want you to text them right now and say, send me your link. And they'll get you enrolled in the family tonight. So with that, guys, thank you so much for allowing me to present to you as the first female global influencer in the United States for IX. And I hope to see many, many, many more women here at this rank. If you are a woman, this is ladies' night. Men, we don't mean to leave you out. But if you are a woman and you are going to be global influencer or higher, let me see in the chat box. Let me see you say I am. Let me hear you say I am in the chat box. Let me see. All right. Arlicia, I am. I see you. Camille, I am. Margaret, I am. I got you, Doug. I am. Mickey. All right. I see you. I am. Awesome. Debbie, I am. Absolutely. Guys, we're here to help you. We love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Have a great day.